with me. On the 25th of March 2019, I received a phone call from the National Youth Council. The lady on the other end of the line asked me whether it is Vitali Angula speaking, and I said, yes, it is Vitali Angula speaking. She proceeded to tell me that I had been nominated by Mandela Kapere to be part of the Namibian delegation, head of state delegation to the Solidarity Conference for Western Sahara, and I should take my passport to the Ministry of International Relations in order for them to purchase my ticket. Given my nature, I was inclined to complain about the short notice, but who wouldn't like an opportunity to travel on national duty? Mandela was that type of person who would mention your name in a room full of opportunity. I knew Mandela from our high school days at the Ernest Rumpf Namib High School hostel at Swakopmund. I came to know him as a kind and gentle person who was loved and admired by everybody. Because of his physique, Mandela commanded a lot of respect from his peers. This was most evident when he would enter the TV room at the hostel. He would simply ask for the remote and change the channel to what he wanted to watch, and that is power. During our trip to South Africa, one of the comrades had approached Mandela with a complaint about me. For matters of civility, I will not mention names, but this comrade had approached Mandela to complain about something I had said regarding the popularity of Julius Malema in Namibia, and that hinted at the Namibian youth being in support of him. The comrade must have told Mandela to rein me in as we were all summoned to the lobby of the hotel, and given a briefing on how we should conduct ourselves and what we should and should not say. To the comrade's dismay, Mandela took a neutral approach and did not take any sides on the matter. This was Mandela's approach to problem solving. He was a unifier who once told me, Vita, when you are negotiating, always try to accommodate the other party as much as possible in order to reach consensus. You are not always going to get everything that you want, but sometimes you might gain more than you bargained for if you are able to build good faith. Mandela introduced me to my life's work, which is breathing life into the SADC Declaration on Solidarity with Western Sahara during this trip to South Africa. And I got to meet lifetime comrades, friends such as Patience Masua, Connie Engelbrecht, Dafa Hapulile, and Halo Angala, who said they will still be on their way, but unfortunately they are not here yet. This is the group that made up the delegation of the NYC. During our time in South Africa from the 25th to the 27th of March, Mandela had tasked me with writing the solidarity statement on behalf of the Namibian youth. I stayed up until 4 that morning, and I was disappointed when Mandela had deleted half the statement and tasked me to rewrite it again, because according to him, I had opened up the president to too much scrutiny, and as SWAPO youth, it was our duty to defend the president. Mandela's loyalty to his country and to his party were unquestionable. When he was elected to parliament, I had asked him whether he thought he would be appointed as a minister, and he confided in me that he was more interested in serving at party level because the party is the glue that held the country together, and he felt he could make a more meaningful contribution there. That was the type of person Mandela was. In a world and country where young people seek fame, glory, accolades, and celebrity, Mandela was preoccupied with serving. I have witnessed firsthand account on how Mandela would play small so that others could shine. During our time in South Africa, Mandela had asked for volunteers to read out Namibia's statement. Since no one was willing, I volunteered myself, but Mandela said, no, Vita, your task commences after the conference is done, because it would be your job to go and inform the Namibian public on the work the Namibian president and the government at large are doing on the continental stage. For that, he nominated Patience to go and read our statement, and I can say that I was very proud of the way she delivered our statement, even though I was angry at Mandela for not giving me the chance to deliver the statement. Kapere taught me the value of teamwork, a concept that I still struggle with. He taught me the importance of being part of something greater than oneself. There are many stories to share, and if I continue, we will be here the whole night. To the parents of Mandela, thank you for bringing up such a fine young man who brought out the best in others. To his siblings, thank you for sharing your brother with us. To the widow, we join you as you mourn your beloved husband, and we pray that you and your children are comforted in your time of grief. I leave you with the words of Psalm 34:18. You have lost a life partner, but God is the father of the fatherless and a defender of widows. May you find comfort in his word during your time of need. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vitali Angula. That was the tribute from Comrade Vitali Angula on behalf of those who went on the delegation. Next on the item is Comrade Wise Emmanuel. A tribute from Comrade Wise